So today I'm catching up on cloth diapers because I'll make a whole nother video for you guys about it as well. I got admitted to the hospital for my heart and just some stuff going on. But I will get to that. But right now I'm in the garage because this is where we have our little laundry area, and I'm going to show you guys how we do our cloth diapers because I have to literally get them done. And those are our chickens, baby chickens, and then we have the baby ducks here too as well because our ducks hatched. And then we have our full black chickens. So I'm going to show you guys the laundry routine for our cloth diapers and how I get all that started. So let's go. The diapers, and this is a wet bag, and there is another wet bag in here that I had to rinse out, that I took out of the other one. So what I'm going to do is turn on the washer because we have to do a pre-soak first. Yes, and you see how that does my kids drew faces on it, whatever. So we're going to turn it on to a cold rinse first, and turn on, you always want to, an extra large load, and you always want to rinse your diapers first. And we're going to add some Tide, and I do have hard water here, so I'm going to do that. And I only filled this up, this one about up to between the 2 and the 3 mark, because we're just doing a rinse here. And for my water softener, I have the Calgon. And we are going to add a capful to that. And always put this stuff in first so that way everything blends in nice and good. And this is just the way that we do it. And there's a fantastic site called Fluff Love University, Fluff Love Science University, or whatever you call it. But anyways, yeah, so there's that. And then I have all the diapers. My husband doesn't wash. He doesn't like it. Our cloth wipes. So let's get our diapers out. And you don't want to fill up your tub all the way. You don't want to do that because you need them to be very good to agitate, enough room to agitate and kind of rub up against each other to clean. If you overdo it, load your diapers, they will not come clean. So they say you need to make like a perfect stew for your diapers. And I will show you guys once I get that all going here. Let me turn the light on so you guys can see in there. There we go. And I have pre-folds and all-in-ones. And then my little inserts. So let's get these all in there. And I put them in one at a time so that way everything gets good to go. And I even have some of the baby's clothes that need to be washed too, which I put in there anyways as well. So, yeah. Pull that apart. And I have to actually do diapers separate from other laundry because you have to do diapers specifically, like a certain wash routine with them, or else they wear faster, and they develop like a stink if you don't do it properly or you have a bad wash routine. And since, like I said, since I have hard water, we have mineral buildup. Which can build up into the diapers. So, yeah. Okay, so that is about enough. I'm not going to add any more to this. That is perfect actually. So as soon as that is done filling up and stuff and starts agitating, I will come out and show you guys. Let me empty this bag actually in here. Probably see all my other laundry I got to get caught up on as well. But yeah, I have 2 of these bags. that I use. So yeah, let's see. I had the other one folded up inside of this one, did I? Yeah, so let's see, where did it go here? Okay, so it might actually be in the bag then. Okay. Oh, there it is. Yeah, because I already have it turned inside out and ready to be washed. Okay. So I will come back in a little bit and kind of show you guys what I was talking about when I say you have to have like a nice stew going on. What I'm talking about. Yes, it's dirty because it's got poopy and pee-pee, rinsing out the poopy and pee-pee. But you see like how that is. I'm not going to stick my hand in it, but you know, yeah. And then if we close it for a little bit and agitate it, it should cycle the diapers through to where when I open it again, there should be a different diaper on the top of it. Gotta wait like a minute or so. So when I open it, there should be like a different diaper on the, there you go. Yep, perfect. It is agitating just nice. If I would have waited like a couple more seconds, it would have agitated something different. Had something different at the top with while it was agitating. See, it is perfect. Sorry, yes, it's perfect. So yeah, so I'm gonna let this cycle go through, and then I will show you guys what I do with them next, because after this rinse, we do a main hot wash. And with the main hot wash, I have to take them all out again and get them all good to go. And I take them all out, and then I restart everything and restart doing everything, and then I put them back in for a hot wash on a large load, and then I'll put them in the dryer on the lowest heat possible. Some people line dry. I do during the summertime because the sun is actually a natural bleacher for cloth diapers and disinfecting for cloth diapers. So yeah. Birdie. So yeah, so as soon as that gets done, I'll show you guys the rest of the routine and how I do the rest of the diapers. And then I'll probably end up updating another diaper one to show you guys how I sun dry some of the diapers to get some of the stains removed if the washing doesn't take stains out. So be back. Wash is done. And we are going to take these out. I'm going to just set them over here to the side right here like this. And don't mind, you'll hear the babies in there playing right now. Penelope's bugging my oldest daughter who's cleaning the kitchen right now. And there she goes. So now I gotta go in there and raise it. Okay, so it's all emptied out like this. Let's take that out too. And we are going to turn it back on to a hot cycle, a hot wash. And we are going to fill this actually up to 4. Because this is going to be a full load. Put it in. Add in my Calgon. Now we are going to wait a second and start re-adding the diapers that we just rinsed. And the reason we have to do this is so that way they do not stick to the side of the drum. And if they go through the wash like this, all the crud is not going to come off of them. So we got to take it out, redo, loosen them up. and get them ready for the next wash. Because if we leave them like that, they are going to collect the crud and not get clean. See, one of my little inserts got stuck in the wet bag. Okay, so let's get these in. That's Penelope in there playing. Yes, Mama, I hear you over there too. That's Ruth Ann. She wanted to come help, but I don't let her do the diapers because I don't want them turned on high heat, because then the UPL that's on the inside of the diapers can melt and ruin the entire diaper. So yeah, so that is why we don't use high heat on diapers when they're drying. Okay. I just kind of even it out where it's not like more on one side and stuff like that. And again, as you've seen, it's going to agitate just fine because I've already showed you in the beginning what it was going to be like when it starts to agitate. So yeah, so we're going to let this run through, and then I'll show you how I put stuff into the dryer. And I don't need to show you guys how I'm going to be doing the other 2 loads of diapers, because it's the exact same thing as what I'm showing you guys now. So I'll show you guys how I put them into the dryer and get them all dried and get them ready to go for that. And then once I get everything done, I'll come back and you guys can watch and see how I fold them and put them all away and get everything in order for the cloth diapers. Is vacuuming, and we are about to put everything into the dryer. So let's do this. And again, just give them a shake out, just straighten it all out. Because I don't want to put them in there all bunched up, because then they will not dry. Just shaking it out to get them in there. Okay, now we're just going to close that and then move this over. No fabric softener. Never use fabric softener on cloth diapers. Ever. It is a big no-no. It makes it repel to where it does not soak up any of the pee. So we're moving this to the lowest setting on here, which is my delicate low heat. and my signal is on, of course, and I'm just going to put it to 80 and start it. And now I'm going to start another load of diapers. Cold rinse. My Calgon. And the Tide has to be the original Tide, and some people actually do use the Tide Free and Gentle, which is totally awesome and totally allowed to use. But since I have hard water, I have to use the regular original Tide. No scents, nothing like that. Don't want that in your diapers. Will not work. Make it all just we're told not to, but we can like use Gain and other things. If you guys want a cloth diaper, do some research about cloth diaper friendly detergents. And if you have like an HG washer, I read that and it requires that you can use liquid. But for best results, it's best to use the powder, is from what I had read, and on like flufflove.com. I mean, the Fluff Love Science Love Fluff.com place. Yeah. So it just depends on like what washer you have and where you live at and your water hardness and all of that. It really just depends on what kind of detergent you use and decide to use. What works best for you at that time. So yeah. So now we are going to start the second load. And we're going to do it just like we did the first load. Because like I said, I use pre-folds and the pocket diapers. That's what I use. And then we do use cloth baby wipes. I do use those as well. Throwing a pair of my pants in there because they've been sitting with his cloth diapers. So they have his little pee-pee smell and the kids' pee-pee smell on it. So that's why I'm throwing in my pants. And that should do it. Perfect. There's just enough in there. Okay. So we're going to let this, I got to make sure that this agitates right. And it's good to go. So I'm going to wait for it to fill and then check agitation on it. Okay, so it is full and it started agitating. So give it just a few seconds and let's make sure that it's agitating right. And you have to check this with your cloth diaperings on each load you do, because sometimes you could overload by mistake and not even know it. Or sometimes you don't add enough and it doesn't do anything because the pre-folds in the diapers aren't rubbing against each other to clean each other. And then you add too much, there's no room for them to even agitate or to rub against each other to clean, to where they just go back and forth all together and it doesn't get anything clean. So we want that perfect consistency to where they rub against each other and agitate against each other to clean. Okay, so there's that. So I'm going to wait another minute just to see if it's doing it and if it's cycling the diapers through, like the first load. Sorry, my daughter's vacuuming. Well, what am I saying sorry for? No, my daughter's cleaning. I ain't sorry for that. That makes me happy. Let's see if it's doing it. Yep, perfect. There we go. So it is agitating just perfectly. And I'm not sticking my hands in it, but that's a good size wash. Yeah, it's a good soup. That's a good stew. So yeah, so we will let this one do the pre-wash, and then after the pre-wash, we will come back and do the hot wash for it. So yeah. So gonna do the rest of the diapers for you. Clean diapers, y'all. It's time to put them away and get them all good to go. Yes, my diaper's turned pink because one of the babies put something in with the washer while I was doing it. And then I threw extra towels in with it because it has to be at a certain level and like all that crap with cloth diapers, or else they don't get clean and you have to redo it, which is And these are actually fleece liners that I made for inside Bubba's diapers to help prevent rash. Because we noticed for a while that he was getting really red and rashy from, I thought it was the diapers and like the laundry detergent, and I kept switching out the detergents to like the Tide Free and Gentle, and then the regular Tide and back, and stripping, but it kept coming back. So I looked it up and asked on flufflove.com and Fluff Science and all that, and they recommended me doing fleece liners and like cleaning out my washer and all that, and I actually did that, and actually brought in a different washer, and it still came back. So we went and bought fleece from Joann's Fabric, and I made liners, and he has not had that rash come back. Like, not one time has it came back. So they actually worked. So if your baby is having some trouble with rashes from cloth diapers and you've tried everything, go get fleece liners. Highly recommend it, very much so, because it wicks and it goes away from the baby's skin. Turned out to be his pee, though, that was doing it to him. So that's what we did. And we brought that in for it. And we got it for him. Yes. baby. Yeah, okay, let's get in the box. Let's make a box. Yeah, some of us. Yeah, oh, honey, baby. Oh, I hear you. Oh, honey, baby. Oh, honey, babies. Oh, honey, babies. Oh, honey, babies. Yeah, it's my little love gun. Oh, I know. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, honeys. Yeah. Oh, oh, yes. These are actually cloth wipes because we do use the cloth wipes. We don't use disposables. So, yeah, so there's those. Oh, you're the one that makes a noise. Yes. You're the one that makes a noise. Oh, my God. It's the mama put the love in. Yeah. Hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Come in. Come, babies. Say hi, baby. Come, guy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. Oh, yes, honey. Oh, honeys. Yes. Yes, baby. I gotta funky man. Yeah, he's my funky man. Are you almost done?